You know who it is. It's the coupon lady showing the power of the coupons, the coupons. But I am not actually on here to talk about couponing today. I'm on here to talk about something else. As a lot of you know, if you look at some of my previous videos, I should have went back and looked at the date of when I started posting my videos about domestic violence. Well, this has something, well, it has a lot to do with the domestic violence that I went through, and this, I don't know how many videos it's going to take for me to actually come out and actually tell the story, but bear with me if I go through some of this stuff um, until I reach to where I need to get to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos to see what was that last video that I posted. Like I said, I've tried to do. I think I was telling somebody I've tried to do domestic violence. I believe this is my third time, but it gets um, so intense that it's hard to talk about stuff that happened in your past. To me, especially if it's not going on now, you really don't try to talk about it too much. You really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know until I believe I've overcome it. I believe I overcome the situation. Of course I've overcome the situation because I'm not in domestic violence anymore. Thank God and praise God to that. But I was going to title this video "Why, When, and What and How." These are the questions that came up in these last few weeks. Part one of my story I have to tell you about. So it was, like I said, domestic violence. I think as I stated, I believe oh my goodness, I was young when I started dating he was my boyfriend, then he became my husband. So I was young. I might have been 16, 17, somewhere around there. Yeah, I think I was like 16, 17. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember how long ago it was. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check the dates because I think I well, I got pregnant with my first child when I was 17, but I had her when I was 18. So I think I started uh, officially dating him probably when I was like 17 years old. So that was a whew, mm, you could do the calculation, but that was a long time ago. So, and almost, um, it was rocky. It wasn't that bad when we first started dating, but he had his own issues that he was dealing with that I didn't know about until I think I'm pretty sure it was after we had our first child that I even brought up some things to him. But I am not going to put this on. Well, I can put this on him because he was the abuser. So, but it was just so much, so many things that I went through as a young person, and no one should have to go through domestic violence at such a young age. If you don't have to go through it, get out. I mean, run as fast as you can. And like I was telling somebody, mental abuse can be just as bad as physical abuse because um, when that thing get into your psyche, when that thing gets into your mind that you can't leave. If you leave, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna hurt you. Just all kind. And we have seen where domestic violencers have went out and killed other family members in the family, the moms, the dad, the kids that's not even theirs. It's just so much that goes on with domestic violence that you cannot even imagine. Like I said, even with just the mental abuse, um, is enough to just make you want to snap. Because even with I had physical and mental abuse. I've tried to commit suicide twice. Um, and I was married, grown woman. I was married, so I I was in the hospital my first time. I took some pills. I was like, this is not even worth it. Let me just, cause the mental abuse, physical and the mental abuse was so bad. I was like, just rather go ahead and take my life. But God had better. God definitely had better for me in my life, cause He did not let me die. I don't care how many pills I had to, how many pills, and I remember it was some aspirins, and I could not even take the smell of aspirins now because they had to pump my stomach. This black stuff. I think it was some tar that they give you. So I was at the hospital. I was living in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I remember being at St. Joe Hospital. I think I was like on the ninth, whatever that top floor is. I don't know, whatever that top floor is. So I was in the hospital, but then I was like, I'm still alive and I still had children at home. So what do you do? And not that he did anything to the children, but you just think about your children. Um, you know, that somebody said committing suicide is a selfish thing. It's only, yeah, but you don't realize what people go through. But then you think about your family, what they are going to go through. Like, why wasn't I there? Why couldn't I help them get out of this? Whew. See, this is the part I don't like. I try to talk about it and keep on going, but it brings up so many um, memories of things that happened in the past. And like I said, sooner or later, I am going to get around to tell you the real reason that I am doing these domestic violence videos now, because some stuff that happened years and years ago has just come up. So I'm actually in counseling about it right now because, like I said, it happened so many years ago. I just recently started going to counseling about it and taking some classes, and just trying to get through this phase of my life. It's you know my children. I have to consider my children, my grandchildren, and I consider my family. I do not talk about it a lot. Just I just don't talk about it. My family probably think I'm strange, but it didn't happen to you. It happened to me. And when it happens to you, people could say all that they want to say, like, she's not talking. No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it until I'm ready to talk about it, because it's even emotional talking about it. It's even emotional. I haven't even told you what the situation is, but it's emotional just getting through this part right here. But I know with God's help and the Lord on my side that I am going to get through this. So, like I said, bear with me. I know I posted on Facebook a couple of days and I said, I have a story to tell. I truly have a story to tell. When my children told me about it, I passed out. I literally passed out. So, um, like I said, I'm going to get through it and I'm going to be able to talk to someone. I'm going to be able to talk about it, especially, now that I'm in counseling. But I hope and pray that this helps someone. I really want to go back to my newborn church family to actually tell them about it instead of just posting it. I wanted them to, even though I'm not there anymore, but I really wanted them to know about it. I just feel in my heart that I need to tell them about it even before I even post it out on Facebook or put it on my YouTube channel. Tell my previous church family about some of the things that has transpired since I left Newborn. I've actually talked to Bishop Roach about the situation, so he knows, and my current pastor, he knows. So, like I said, I'm in counseling about it. So, I ask that you all continue to pray for me and keep me lifted up in prayer. God bless.